Hey everyone, welcome to our virtual design class for the month of May. This month we are featuring a very fun design called Take Me to the Tropics. These at-home design kits are available between May 19th and May 26th. You can purchase them online, over the phone, and in store. You can just head to our website and get some more information on those. That's available for local delivery or pickup. This month in your at-home design kit, we are featuring this really fun black modern looking vase, and these are the materials you will receive. So you will receive a half a block of floral foam as well, and then your flowers. So what you'll do, you'll unpack your box and unpack your flowers. Soak your half a block of Oasis floral foam in water until it's fully dampened. That takes about 30 seconds, and you don't want to push it in the water. You'll want to just float it on top of your sink full of water and let it soak freely down into the water. That way you'll know the whole porous material is completely soaked. Once you do that, you will just shove it down into your vase. So I have already done so here, like so. You will have some space on both sides, but you'll just fill the rest up of the vase up with water. All right, so now we're all set to design in foam. Instead of designing in just a glass, it does kind of give you more control of where you're putting your stems. And the thing with Oasis floral foam, once you place a stem, you have to be sure that's where you want to place it. It's hard to continually poke at the foam with your stem. You'll want to make sure your stem is going exactly where you want it to go. You can here and there switch it up, but I would recommend, otherwise you're going to punch a bunch of holes in your foam. Okay, first we are going to go through the flowers you will get. So we have these beautiful pincushion protea here. You may receive orange or red, but they will be the pincushion protea. Then we also have the 3 pink Floyd variety style roses. These are gorgeous. And this is a type of orchid. This is your purple dendrobium, so you'll get a couple of those, as well as some really fun floral foliage that we're going to manipulate. Okay, so first of all, we are going to go ahead and start with our aspidistra leaf. That's going to be your long flat leaf here. You're going to want to get a pair of cutters here. You could use kitchen shears, but if you have some type of shears like this, that would work perfectly. So you want to cut it at an angle so you have a sharp tip. And then we're going to fold it in a way that gives it a fun design. So you'll take it like this, so the dark side out, so like the more shiny side out, fold it up and in again, and then poke this sharp stem down to hold the leaf in place, like so. I've done it a few times here, so it kind of looks like the start of a ribbon, or just gives it a little additional flair. So we're gonna go ahead and just place it into our foam, like so. So I would go ahead and do that with the rest of the leaves. So you will get 3 aspidistra leaves. There are many different ways to fold the leaf, but this is just one kind of simple that we do here every day. You could also do a ribbon style folding leaf, or I can show you another trick here too. It's really simple. Make sure you are cutting it at an angle so you get that sharp point to poke down through the leaf. Or you can simply just poke it right through like this and loop it through. You could also do something like that, but I like it this way. It holds it better and it doesn't look as loose. But we can go ahead and place this one in the vase as well. Okay. All right. So next we're going to play with this giant Fatsia leaf. These are really big. All right, so we're going to cut that at an angle too. You want to leave about 2 inches just so there's enough room to go into the foam but not interfering with the other stems. And I'm just gonna place it on the opposite side of the aspidistra leaf. So you can kind of just shove it in there. So basically, once you're at this point, most of your foam is covered. Since this is the only foliage we're working with, you wanna make sure it's pretty much covered at this point. Then we can start putting our flowers in. All right. So next, we are going to place these beautiful pink Floyd roses. You'll get them, you'll see that some of the guard petals, which are the outer rim petals, will need to be taken off just for a more cleaner look of the flower. So we'll take a few of those off and then cut it about 3 inches down. You want to strip any leaves that are on the stem off because those will interfere with your foam. So I'm going to go ahead and place it here. Okay. So with this design, we're kind of doing like an abstract kind of design. We'll do a little grouping of everything to give it a little more modern look. So I'm going to continue doing that with my 3 roses. And you can also puncture the leaf with your stem as well, just if that's where you want to place it. So I'm going to go ahead and puncture the leaf. Okay. And if you guys have any questions throughout the design or any questions on the design once you receive your kit, you can just post a comment below in this YouTube video. All right. So there we have those. You can kind of put them anywhere, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to group it to give it more of that modern style. All right, now I'm gonna start with the protea. Same thing, we're gonna cut it at more of a sharper angle, so if we need to puncture a leaf, we can go through it. And I'm going to kind of mimic what we did on the opposite side here. These have really thick stems, so you'll want to make sure you find a really nice hole in the foam for them. There we go. Awesome. So we have a little grouping going on. Last but not least, we're going to add our Dendrobium orchids. So cut these at an angle as well. These hydrate a lot better with that angle cut. So you can kind of see at this point I have a hole here where there's a tiny little bit of foam showing. I'm going to try to place this right in that hole just so it covers that gap up and shooting straight out to one side. Do the same with the other one. All right, and there we have it. And it is an all-around design, so from any side, it's all beautiful, and you can see the design from every side. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're so happy you're here and hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the beautiful summer ahead.